Figure out a way to stop it soon.
Yeah, sometimes, though, you just need to make changes, pure and simple. Maybe you look to shake up that starting lineup, possibly a trade. But right now, clearly this team has lost confidence, and something's got to give.
Now let's check out our starters for the Los Angeles Lakers. Russell is out there with Silk. Then there's the captain. Then it's the Prophet. And it's Ingram in at the 3. Now here's Lynn. Pass to LeVert. Beyond the arc. The Lakers with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, the confidence just exuding in that performance on the offensive end. I mean, really illustrates how this team clicks when guys are communicating and executing as a cohesive unit.
Yeah, roadkill is hard to get in this league. I mean, to be a great NBA team, you've got to be able to have that kind of performance on the road. Focused, purposeful, and productive. Really solid.
Good make to get things underway.
Yeah, and always a relief, I think, to get those first points out of the way and actually get that first sweat and that first bit of contact in the game, because that just settles you down a little bit.
Lakers shooting their first free throw attempt on the night.
And it's been an average year, really, at the free throw line for this group, only around 75%.
And, Kevin, it's something they've been working very hard to correct and to change. I mean, they know how important it is to fix that inability at the free throw line.
And the basket by Scola.
That was a nice finish to an excellent possession. And, you know, the Nets have a pair of ABA titles to their name, still looking for their first title in the NBA, though. Have come close before, but never closed the deal. Back in the early 2000s, back-to-back chips to the championship round. And, you know, part of the move to Brooklyn for the Nets increased the pressure to win, and all New York teams have immense pressure to be successful due to the market they're in.
So it's Brooklyn now after the basket by Los Angeles. First quarter of play with about a minute and a half gone. Up top, Russell, defended by Lynn. And there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And going back to the Nets in their title quest, the 2 ABA titles are nothing to scoff at. Those were incredible teams.
Based on what I've read, they absolutely were. I wish I could go back in time and see those championship runs live. I mean, 74 and 76. Amazing for the Nets franchise, led during those years by Dr. J, who was dominant, unlike any player we had seen to that point, from my understanding. They were the last team to win the ABA title before they merged into the NBA.
The Nets making a switch here. Hamilton's checked in, and he's good on the second.
And, you know, a lot of people are starting to wonder, is Russell going to be the future of this league? Time will tell. That's a big mountain to climb for the young fella from Louisville.
Now here's Lynn. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston. Here's Lopez, and there's the whistle, fouled hard on the shot. He'll go to the line. And at times in his career, Lopez has been criticized for not being a bigger presence on the glass.
Yeah, and he's admitted that he needs to be more of an aggressive presence, and that comes from mindset and mentality, especially on the defensive glass. Remember, though, he's a terrific rim protector, so he is an impactful two-way player.
That's good from Lopez.
Nice looking set shot for Lopez. He can stretch the floor just about to the three-point line.
And both free throws good for Lopez. Well, you think of the great scorers in this NBA, sometimes Brook Lopez goes overlooked, but he's about as good as it gets on that low block.
Oh, no question about it, guys, especially when you consider his shooting touch, back to the basket or facing. I mean, he can hurt you, and when it comes to putting the ball in the hoop, he may very well be the most complete center in the league in that category when you talk about post-ups, jump shots, and free throws.
And here's Russell after Jeremy Lin hitting the three. Passes it to Ingram. From 13, good, and the assist goes to Russell.
And Ingram hits these mid-range jumpers, guys, in his sleep. I mean, the defenses can't allow him to get going from there. That's his sweet spot.
The pass to LeVert. Lopez a screen, trying his luck deep, and it's Ingram with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Cobb, and he jams it with authority.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with a pass.
Lopez a screen. Hamilton with a screen on Russell. Lynn with it. He's playing a pretty big role for him at the offensive end, averaging about 12.5 points a game. 4 on the shot clock. LeVert. And the miss, not the best shot selection there. Lakers leading by 3 to the inside. Poked away and stolen by Hamilton. Fires the 3. And again, no good by Brooklyn. Lakers have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. The Prophet. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him.
And the Lakers head coach, Luke Walton, played almost his entire career in L.A., winning 2 titles along the way. Always known for his tremendous IQ for the game.
And Luke Walton, pretty new to coaching. He actually worked as an assistant with the University of Memphis team for a short while in 2011, while that NBA season was delayed.
Yeah, and of course, since 2014, he's been an assistant with the Golden State Warriors. Last season, when Kerr was out missing time with a back ailment, Walton stepped in as an interim head coach and led the team to a 24-0 start. Absolutely amazing. And despite being relatively young, Luke Walton has close to a PhD, I think, in basketball.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. Dishes to Lopez. Here's LeVert. He's averaging a bit over 5 points a game. Lynn the pass to Lopez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
Really hard to get to the shot of Lopez, especially with his reach.
And this is his second trip to the line in the game.
2 shots. Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. And so he makes both from the line. And here's Russell. He had a 24-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Here's Hassel. Back to Russell. 5 on the clock. And the layup falls.
Big guard, nice handle. D'Angelo can take you a number of ways off the drive.
Nets trail by 5. Outside, Lynn. Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Bogdanovich. Yes! And a nice assist from Lynn. For Los Angeles, they've gone 5 of 6 so far from the field to start out the game. Pass to the Prophet. He feeds it to Ingram. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
And there's a pattern starting to take shape here. They're working it inside and getting good shots from close range.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Not often you see him take that shot.
And really, Lynn has a terrific feel for this offense. Just seems to know whenever one of his guys is open.
And slam dunk by Ingram.
I tell you, he's playing the game with pure excitement right now.
He capped off that dunk with some serious hang time on the rim.
Yeah, just couldn't contain himself. Couldn't control himself there.
Here's Bogdanovich. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Houston.
And also, he competed on the backboards. That also had a lot to do with the game.
Well, you hate to give Lopez an easy one around the rim, but you don't like sending him to the line either.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Lakers.
With the aggression they're showing early on, I mean, they're driving it to the hoop with authority and force.
And also another aspect of their game that's been super so far tonight is how they've been sharing the basketball.
And he makes the first. Lopez hits them both.
And when the Nets hired Kenny Atkinson as their coach, it signaled a bit of a culture change. No more going for that big-name coach to make a splash as they had done in the past. Went out and got a lead assistant from an organization that had found consistent success.
Now Ingram really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. The pass to Cobb. Kicks it to Ingram. This one for three. No good. And Brooklyn will now go the other way with it. And there is definitely a culture change right now underway in Brooklyn. Atkinson fits right in with what they're trying to accomplish on that front with his work ethic.
Yeah, I don't know Kenny Atkinson, but everybody who does will tell you that he's a tireless worker as a coach. Puts in a lot of hours and studies film as much as he can. He's really done his part in the grind of the NBA world to get his chance to be a head coach. The fact that nothing was easy on his journey should serve him well.
Rondé Hollis-Jefferson, he's checked in for Brooklyn. On defense, the Lakers. Hamilton kicks to Bogdanovich. He nails it, and we're tied up. Lopez has got 8 points.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Russell dishes to Ingram. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot two right here. Well, you look at Brandon Ingram, and certainly a great body for the game of basketball. But, guys, it's his skill that really completes the package, wouldn't you say?
Oh, no doubt about it. Shot over 40% from three-point range at Duke. He can handle and pass like a guard. One concern, though, he did shoot under 70% from the free throw line, and great shooters usually do better than that.
Chris McCullough, he's checked in for Brooklyn. Vasquez comes in for Bogdanovich. And so he hits both.
And guys, really no ceiling on Ingram. This is a guy who has the potential to be a truly great player before it's all done.
Now here's Lopez. 26 points for him last game against the Rockets in Houston. Here's Vasquez. They get the rebound. Hollis-Jefferson passes to Lynn. Inside, tries again. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there.
Well, Lopez has been great. Already with 8 points, and free throws have been big for him today, with 6 points from the line.
And it's important, and you can tell that he understands that in terms of getting to the line.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good. Good on both.
He's certainly been hitting well from the line, and those points do add up.
Ohio, the pass to Collins. Here's Hassel. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Kings in Sacramento. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. The captain's got his second bucket of the night.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
That's right. 5 of their last 6 makes were on the interior. They've established their inside presence.
And they call an illegal screen here.
That's his second foul of the first quarter, and they may want to sit him for a while to avoid number 3.
Bogdanovich, he's checked in for the Nets. For Los Angeles, they've gone 8 of 11 in the first quarter. They'll take that percentage any night. Here's Redding, guarded by Vasquez. They set the pick. To the middle, pass to Hassel. And denied. He sends it right off the glass. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Collins. And the Lakers get it back. Down low, pass to Hassel. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And here's a look now at the shot chart showing the field goals attempted locations.
Well, that is what it looks like when you are in the zone. He's been very efficient with his scoring and is leading the way for his team on offense. With every make, you can see the confidence growing. And I don't think he'll slow down anytime soon.
Lopez left side. And the Nets miss again. LA's gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. They set the screen. It's stolen by Vasquez. Passes to McCullough. Outside, Lynn. The dish to Lopez. Rebounded by Hassel. The captain's got his 5th rebound in this one. Ohione, defended by Lynn. Hassel's shot's good. So it's Brooklyn now. 4-point game. Tough loss coming against the Rockets in the last game they played.
Yeah, the inability to make threes in that game because they took a lot of them, I think, is why they ended up on the short end of the stick.
Yeah, they did take a bunch of them. Sometimes you can make up for poor three-point shooting with a strong inside game, but their inside game just wasn't strong enough.
The Nets have been a perfect 8 of 8 at the line.
And typically a strength of theirs, 79% on the season.
Yeah, in general, they've been very solid. I mean, free throw shooting isn't something they've had to worry about too much this season, guys.
And the first one drops. And the Lakers making a change here. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. The Lakers in the lead. To the wing right side. Down low. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with the way they work down low.
It's becoming a theme in this game, Clark. They are piling up the points in the paint.
Now here's Lynn. Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Lopez. And the bucket counts, and he's on his way to the free throw line. Try to make it a 3-point play.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
He's been spending quite a bit of time at the foul line. This is trip number 6.
And how good has he been at the line?
He sure has been. I mean, you could tell that he had that nice rhythm right from the start. And guys, I think that's a tribute to his work ethic. I mean, it's not by accident that he's enjoying the success he is at the free throw line.
So it's the Lakers now. Ohione, defended by Lynn. Here's Ohione. It's good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Well, you can bet the defense wasn't expecting that kind of razzle-dazzle out of him. But the spin worked like a charm. Perfect.
Lopez a screen. Lynn kicks to Vasquez. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Vasquez has got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, Lopez has tree trunks for legs, and Sequoias have trunks for sure. If he catches you on the screen, you will feel it.
And the Lakers have possession. Here's Redding. Lopez covering. 6 to shoot. And the pass to Sonikidze. Here's Ohio. Sinks the three-pointer. 5 points in the game.
Don't underestimate him. He can knock that down.
Outside, Lynn. There's the screen. Lopez dishes to Lynn. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
And Lynn is just fearless, always looking to get as close to the bucket as he can.
40 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Out to the right wing. Here's Collins, and another 3 for the Lakers.
You can't afford to get him that kind of a look.
Well, you know, he came off a good screen, but still, as a defender, you've got to do a better job of fighting over and through that.
Now here's Lynn. He's got 5. He got right to the cup using that screen. And that's now 17 points for Brook Lopez. Lakers leading by 3. Feeds it to Collins. Not enough on that one as it misses. Up to this point, a closely contested game as we start the second quarter. And from what we've seen so far from the Lakers, guys, what are your thoughts?
Just the start they're looking for in this game. Solid offensively through the first.
Very crisp and sharp, not much stagnation at all on offense.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade as the second quarter gets going. Setting the floor for the Nets. We've got Hollis Jefferson, LeVert out there with Vasquez. Then it's Scola, and it's Hamilton in at the 5 down low. Here's Hamilton following the bucket by the Lakers. And D'Angelo Russell with great size for the point guard position at 6'5". He's not the most explosive athlete, but guys, you think that'll ever hold him back?
I don't necessarily think it will, Kevin, because he's shifty, he's crafty, he's deceptive enough as a lefty. I think he'll be able to be effective offensively. The question mark is more at the defensive end of the floor. Will he be able to stay in front of people and use anticipation and film study to overcome what he might lack athletically? He's a good defensive rebounder for his size, and I think his size will actually help him in all aspects of defense.
It's the Nets now, following the bucket by the Lakers. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
Two shots, gentlemen.
Luis Scola taking 2 shots.
The first one falls. The captains check in for the Lakers. And so Luis Scola nails both of them. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, we all remember Linsanity, don't we, Kevin, a few years ago? Jeremy Lin is indeed the NBA's first American player of Chinese or Taiwanese descent. He He's had to overcome his share of skeptics who thought he didn't look the part of an NBA player. In fact, the first day he reported to Time Warner Cable Arena in Charlotte, he had a hard time convincing the security guard to let him in. Kevin, I guess you could say he's broken the mold.
And broken new ground too, D.A. Thanks.
And that's playing into the hands of the defense right there.
No way you can sneak that shot by him, Greg. I mean, he was all on top of that one.
Here's Russell. The stupendous finish in traffic. Russell's got 5 now.
So much confidence for a young player. Terrific move by Russell in traffic.
Pass to LeVert. Screen by Scola. Puts up a 3. And it's LeVert missing. Lakers leading by 5. Here's Ingram. Here's Hassel. Score the basket. His 4th. He's only missed 1 of his 5 shots tonight.
And defensively, guys, they've been unable to shut down the middle.
Yeah, and they're really getting pummeled on points in the paint here.
Vasquez passes to LeVert. Lets it go with a 3. That shot off, and the Lakers will go the other way with it. Last time they met was in Los Angeles.
And they got the better of this matchup last time with their defensive pressure and the ability to force turnovers.
And that really was the difference. I mean, it requires a ton of energy to play that harassing style. It'll be interesting to see if they can do it again tonight.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. Here's Vasquez. 11 points for him in that last game against the Rockets in Houston. Now a timeout call by Brooklyn.
Start it.
Let's take a look at the players that have been grabbing rebounds in bunches to lead the NBA over the last 10 games. Look at the Prophet, one of the game's best, 2nd in the league. And, of course, the captain, right on his tail. He's also having a tremendous season, rebounding the ball.
The work this twosome has done on the boards over that period cannot be overlooked. They've both been big factors.
And that one drops for him. LeVert's got 4 points this quarter.
Boy, that's just outstanding work from Hollis Jefferson. I mean, this is a guy that puts the team first in everything. Always looking to create the best shot on offense.
Now here's Ingram. 10 points for him. And that'll be the Lakers as it goes out of bounds. Lakers retain possession. And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in this second quarter of play. Here's the Prophet. No good on the triple. Nets trail by 8. Now here's Vasquez. Taking a look at his numbers, he averages about 7 points a game.
Yeah, loitering above the rim. Hollis Jefferson with athleticism to burn.
Now, here is Russell. The Prophet passes to Ingram. Excellent D there for Scola. In the corner, Hollis Jefferson. Intercepted. Now here's Ingram. He's guarded closely. That's going to be out of bounds. Los Angeles will retain possession. Here's the screen. Outside Mayo. Pass to Hassel. And fouled hard that time. He'll get to the line
shot, Sheldon.
too.
Wow, this game just a commanding performance for the captain. 9 points, and he's rejected a shot over the course of the game, too.
And it easily could have been more. He's played an effective game at that end of the floor.
And he makes the first. Silks checked in for O.J. Mayo. Both shots good from the stripe.
And they have yet to miss a shot from the line here this quarter.
Yeah, you have to make teams pay for fouling you. That's why they call them free. And they've done exactly that, made them pay.
Now here's Vasquez. Here's LeVert. That falls. Great assist by Vasquez. LeVert's got 10.
And fellas, in this quarter, he's improved on what was already a very good performance in period number 1.
They set the pick. Russell passes to the Prophet. A picture-perfect screenplay, and the jumper's good. The Prophet's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, the pick didn't exactly neutralize the defender, but good concentration on the finish to still get the basket.
Here's LeVert, 10 points for him.
And they hold a huge advantage on the backboard.
Greg, and that's been the key to this league. I mean, they've really dominated the glass. It has not been an easy quarter for them, at least offensively speaking.
That's all good, and that's his 5th basket of the game. He's shooting 5 for 11 now.
Really hard to find fault with anything he's doing this quarter, at least at the offensive end.
Now, here is Russell. He has 5. Now the feed to Ingram. And he's good on the 3-ball. He's got 13.
Not a whole lot else the defense can do besides get a hand up there. I mean, Ingram is just one of those guys who makes contested shots look easy.
Vasquez with it. He's guarded by Russell. Here's Scola. And so he earns a trip to the line. Officials saw the contact, and he'll shoot 2.
Oh, the officials are all over that one.
Clearly a foul. I mean, didn't give him any choice but to blow the whistle. I mean, you got to play without fouling.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he's there at 71 from the line this season, probably below where you'd like to see him.
No good on the free throw. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 7. Outside, Russell. To the inside, the Prophet. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got his 7th assist here tonight.
Just a beautiful read by the former Buckeye Russell. So gifted at making those decisions.
Here's LeVert, 12 points for him. And good that time. LeVert's got 14 points for the game.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
And you know, D'Angelo Russell, a one-and-done player out of my alma mater, the Ohio State University, came into the NBA at only 19 years old, and there were questions about his maturity.
Timeout.
He had some friction with teammates, and the coaching staff questioned his seriousness at times. I hope he can mature and grow into being a pro quickly because he's got tremendous talent.
Brooklyn making some changes. McCullough's checked in for Hamilton. Bogdanovich comes in, and it's Jeremy Lin in for Vasquez. Nets trail by 10. And the big controversy for Russell, accidentally leaking personal information about his teammate. Things got pretty sticky out in Los Angeles.
Yeah, definitely a major misstep on the part of Russell, but he has to get right with his teammates now. And we've all done things that we regret. We'd like to have mulligans on, especially in our youth. So your hope is that he'll learn and grow from it and be able to move on.
So it's the Lakers now after Luis Scola's score. Just 5 to shoot. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Shot by Collins, no good. The Nets have gotten 7 of their 12 field goal attempts to drop here in the second quarter, up over 50%. Hollis Jefferson passes to Lin. He dishes it to Scola. Lin kicks to Scola. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up, and 2 shots coming up. And if you're wondering where the points are coming from here tonight, here's a breakdown in the scoring between the front court and back court tonight for the Lakers.
And the front line carrying the load offensively. They always say reward the big men. And credit the guards for getting them the ball and enabling these guys to fill it up.
The first one falls.
Looking at the game for Scola, he has 8 points, and he's managed to get 4 of his points by way of the free throw line.
And Clark, that might not make the highlight reel, but those are important points nonetheless.
And so Luis Scola nails both of them. Lakers leading by 6. And it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way.
All right, a moment to check out the stats for the Prophet. He's been fantastic over the last 10 games or so. He's right around 17 points a night, 14 rebounds, and 3 assists. And just look at those scoring totals. He's been doing what he does best, putting points on the board.
Absolutely. I mean, he has those real natural scoring instincts. The ability to find creases in the defense, just fantastic.
Here's Bogdanovich. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Bogdanovich has got his second bucket.
And you let Bogdanovich just catch and shoot like that, he'll make more than he misses of those.
Ohione, defended by Lynn. Ohione, the pass to the Prophet. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And let's take a minute now to give a tip of the cap to the top rookie defenders in the NBA this season. Look at the Prophet. Such quick hands. Second in the NBA. And, of course, the captain. He's doing even better.
And really both showing a gift at the defensive end, applying pressure and picking pockets.
You know, sometimes guys, particularly if they're young, gamble too much, but these two create turnovers within the confines of the scheme. Great work.
And the first one at the line is good.
Talk about a terrific game for the Prophet. He has 14 points, and 4 of his points have come at the foul line. He's made the most of those opportunities.
And you can't undervalue the importance of that. Many times a game comes down to which team wins the free throw battle.
Brook Lopez is checked in for Luis Scola. Both shots good from the stripe. Nets trail by 6. There's a screen. Lynn kicks to Lopez. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here.
The line for your next, Brook Lopez. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. That one is no good. Lakers leading by 5. From downtown, Hollis Jefferson with the rebound. Lynn with it. He has 5. Lopez a screen. Floats one up. Lynn's shot is off.
And that's the way you want to defend. Nice job there.
Always important to have that good interior defense.
From 11 feet away, jump shot is good. Collins has got 5 points so far.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that deuce.
And here is Lynn. And the baseline jumper, no good.
And you know, last season was the worst in Lakers franchise history. Just 17 wins. They suffered a 48-point loss to the Utah Jazz, tying the worst margin of defeat in franchise history. It's been a trying time in the team's history these last couple of seasons.
The Lakers in the lead. They set the pick. Passes it to Ohio. Lynn with the steal. 4 on 3 as they bring it up. The pass to McCullough. Here's Lopez. And it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
And one signing that went a bit under the radar during the free agent period was Jeremy Lin joining up with the Nets. The Nets got the veteran guard they wanted to lead their young core. Lin gets a chance to move out of the 6-man role he had been in the past few seasons, and now he gets to run the ship.
First free throw is good. And in the Jeremy Lin deal, GA, he seemed to leave money on the table in order to move to the right team that fit him.
Many were surprised that he would leave Charlotte given the success he had had there, backing up Kemba Walker. Also of note in the move is that Jeremy Lin is back in the city of New York. So Linsanity once again has returned to the Big Apple.
In their big push to make a splash in Brooklyn, the Nets traded away a lot of draft picks. The team has an uphill battle to get back into the championship picture.
And, short term, it seems like so little when you do trade future picks away, but inevitably it tends to come back to haunt you. Giving up their pick this summer was just the tip of the iceberg. I mean, they've lost out on players like Damian Lillard and others just from trading away their picks.
The Lakers with the ball. After the basket by Brooklyn. Here's Collins. Dolman. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And Kevin, they've dialed up their activity this quarter. We're seeing them convert a lot of those second chance opportunities.
Well, the hustle and the effort, the persistence, all of that paying off in a big way. And that's something that makes a coach smile.
Here's Lopez. Here's McCullough. And he makes that one. McCullough's got his first bucket of the night.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Yeah, I think they've got to ramp up the aggressiveness, Greg. I mean, if they don't, things are just going to get worse from here.
Shot by Collins, no good.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
To the middle, deflects the pass. And that's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
Well, close to picking that one off.
Still a nice play to make sure that pass didn't reach its target.
There's 37 seconds left in the first half. They set the pick. The wide open look here for Lopez. Here's McCullough. Oh, that's blocked. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession. .26 seconds left to play here in the half. Lopez a screen. Pass to McCullough. The Nets working the ball around now. Sonic heads he passes to Ohio. To the left wing. Here's Collins. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. Lynn. The shot misses. And we're through the first half of basketball here, and what's been a good one. Lakers lead by 2.
What a start it was for Brandon Ingram. He had 16 points, 3 rebounds, and 1 assist. And let's get your thoughts, Kenny, on the Lakers.
Well, I think to shoot a high percentage, your offense has to be in sync. And in the first half, those guys were sharing the basketball, playing for each other. Now it becomes a matter of being consistent at it.
And over to Shaq. What do you think about Brooklyn?
Well, I love that they were forceful at their offensive end. They got the shots they wanted. They played aggressively and got to the line. A strong attacking mindset. I like it. We'll see if they bring the same attitude in the second half, though.
Brooklyn trailing. Taking a look at Los Angeles. They've got the prophet. Ingram is out there with the captain. And there's D'Angelo Russell. And it's Cobb in at the shooting guard. Lopez, no luck.
Boy, from my angle, it looked like it was in the bottom of the net. Looked good from here.
Yeah, I'm about as shocked as you are, Clark.
This is Ingram. Pass to Cobb. Screened by Russell. To the wing on the left. 6 to shoot. He kicks it to Ingram. They grab their own miss. Here's Hassel. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here.
Now we get a chance to check out Jeremy Lin. How's the last month of basketball been for him? 5th in assists, 12th in free throw percentage, and he's as opportunistic as anybody defensively, ranking among the top 15 league-wide in steals per game.
You talked about it. I mean, he's in total command of his team. They look to him for leadership, and he does not let them down.
2 shots.
The first one falls, and the Nets making a change here. Scola's checked in. He hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. Here's LeVert. Down low, Lopez takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. Lopez has got 23 points. The Lakers in the lead. Passes it to Cobb. Russell, a screen on Lin. In the corner, it's Ingram. And the 3 off target. And for Brooklyn, they're shooting 49% on the game. They'll take that. Lin kicks to Scola. Here's Lopez. Good for his 6th make in a dozen attempts, shooting 50% with that basket.
Oh, he is so tough to deal with inside. Lopez just too big and too skilled.
First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Ingram wide open. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 19 points for Brandon Ingram.
Most any player can make you pay when you leave them that wide open. That's why you have to stay alert on defense.
Now Lin. He's got 5. To the right side. Here's Scola. Nice D from Russell. Los Angeles has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Silk. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Back to Russell. Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And now a chance to take a look at the shot chart.
And what a big-time game we've seen from him. He's been the one looking to create and get a shot each trip down the floor. Every time a shot falls, his confidence just grows and grows. Just an all-around tremendous offensive showing.
2 shots.
Free throw good, Russell. McCullough's checked in for Luis Scola. And so Russell hits them both. Nets trail by 4. Lopez, a screen on Russell. Lin dishes to Lopez. He got an advantage there off the pick and took it right in. Lopez has got 6 in the quarter.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Russell passes to Ingram. To the middle. And he drops it in from the low post. The captain's got 14 points for the game.
The defender a little hesitant to offer resistance as he bursts to the hoop.
Lin kicks to Lopez. Right around 3 minutes into the second half. Bogdanovich dishes to Lopez. The Lakers with the rebound. The captain's got 8 rebounds in this game. Here's Ingram. Second shot opportunity, and Russell puts it in. Now it's a 6-point Laker lead.
Taking the hit and still getting it to go down. Russell showing you some nice toughness there.
There's the pick. Lopez passes to LeVert. From deep, hits it from 3-point range. 17 points in the game. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Now, here is Russell. He's got 9. He feeds it to Ingram. Shoots. Lopez grabs the board. Lopez has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Leans inside, and the basket is good. Got it to go through on the contact, so a free throw coming up. A great opportunity for a 3-point play. Vasquez, he's checked in for Brooklyn. The Lakers also with a sub. Mayo's checked in. Taken with the 31st pick of the 2011 draft, Bojan Bogdanovic, sharpshooter out of Croatia. Not to be confused with Bogdan Bogdanovic, who was drafted by the Suns in 2014.
Well, you just confused me, Kevin, because I'm mixed up now. But Bojan is bigger at 6'8", 220, and more of a small forward. So I'm going to just leave it at that before I confuse our gameplay.
It's hauled in by Los Angeles. The Prophets got 4 rebounds now tonight. There's a screen. And here's Mayo for 3. And it's Mayo again missing.
Good pick, but he just couldn't make it count.
Yeah, nice job of setting the screen by his teammate there. And I'm sure he appreciated it.
And it's good, 2 points. Lopez has got 29.
Because of that big body and 7-foot frame, Lopez a handful to keep off the glass.
So it's the Lakers now, inside, from down low. And he was fouled on the way up. 2 free throws now for him. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
Another part of their game that's made a difference tonight is all the second chance points they've been able to get.
And so he makes both from the line.
You know, the Lakers had never missed the playoffs in 3 consecutive seasons in franchise history until last season. Boy, this is a franchise that's clearly unaccustomed to losing basketball games.
Now here's Vasquez. Can't tie it up as that one misses. Mayo kicks to Ingram.
Pretty early to be over the limit. That foul situation is something we want to keep an eye on.
And the last time the Lakers had missed the playoffs in 2 consecutive seasons was 1976.
Well, up to 2013, the Lakers had only missed the playoffs 5 times total in the 65 years of the team's history. Now it's 3 seasons in a row for a franchise with so much very justified pride. It's got to be tough to handle and swallow.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. Nets trail by 5. Vasquez with it, and there's the pass to LeVert. Here's Bogdanovic, and it's going to be 2 free throws. Drew contact on the shot.
Well, for me, when you look at Bogdanovic, I think it's the skill level that stands out. He can handle it. He drives with either hand. He can shoot it off the dribble. I think he's got a lot in his book bag offensively.
And Boyan, not the most athletic, but he's got good size on the wing. And as they say, you can never have enough shooters.
And I think his ability to create his own shot is key as well, guys. Bogdanovich is a guy who can fit right into a league that has a lot of spot-up shooters. He's a guy that also can create something out of nothing, which makes him even more valuable.
So he comes up empty, missing both.
And lost his touch right there. Didn't see that coming. Usually, when he's hot, he stays hot.
Mayo dishing to Russell. Back to Mayo. And foul called as he misses. He'll go to the line and shoot two. That's on Brook Lopez.
And for the Lakers, 5 different head coaches now, counting interims, in the last 5 seasons. Not a bunch of stability on that bench.
And the Lakers also seeing some turmoil in the front office this offseason.
Yeah, you know, back in 2014, big promises were made about contending within 3 years. I mean, this is season 3, and the Lakers clearly a bit away from contention. This team looking for a new direction, hopefully one with some stability and consistency.
And Brooklyn making a change here. Hollis Jefferson's checked in. And that's good as he hits both of his shots.
And, you know, the lights-out shooting ability of Mayo causes defenders to scratch their heads, actually gives them headaches. I mean, he's a sweet shooter who feels comfortable pulling up from anywhere.
Now here's Vasquez. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here's Russell to the middle. Here's the Prophet. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. Russell's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
Here is Vasquez. There's a good screen to the paint. Here's LeVert, and a foul on the shot. He'll go to the stripe for 2. And you look at when the Nets moved to Brooklyn, they did a big rebrand along with the relocation. Sleek, black and white jerseys. They're definitely the team of a younger crowd in New York.
Yeah, you can certainly see the lines being drawn and the separation there in the Big Apple. I mean, the older crowd remains loyal to the Knicks, but the transplants to the city and the younger fans kind of gravitating towards the Nets. It's an interesting dynamic for somebody looking at it from the outside in.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Collins is checked in. And he sinks the second. Los Angeles leading by 8. Russell kicks to Ingram. Left block shot on the way. Hits some rim on the way in, and the bucket's good.
Gotta see Ingram get going down low.
Timeout.
Just another dimension of his game that he continues to develop.
Timeout called, the Nets. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
Hamilton's checked in for the Nets. Here's Hollis Jefferson. He gives the team some steady offense, a bit under 10 points a game. Here's the screen. Here's Vasquez. Bangs home the trifecta. Vasquez has got 5.
There's not a lot you can do when Vasquez is pulling up as soon as he gets the pass. A really good job exploiting the weak defense there.
And the Lakers have possession. Kicks it to Ingram. From past the arc. Brooklyn with the rebound. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. And a foul called on the shot. Got him on the way up that time, so he'll shoot 2 right here. Well, you talk about a body built for the game of basketball. Hollis Jefferson is 6'7", with a 7'2 wingspan. Wow.
Yeah, that's a 38-inch vertical jump, guys, so the physical tools are there. What I like is the fact that you don't have to rev him up. His motor is always turned on, and he's able to put that athleticism and explosiveness to use at both ends of the floor in a positive way.
Well, right out of the gates, you knew that Hollis Jefferson could be an elite wing defender at the NBA level.
Yeah, you know, coming out of Arizona, he drew a lot of comparisons, or at least some comparisons, to Andre Iguodala because of his versatility at the defensive end and his ball handling ability. His shooting has been a question mark, as was the case coming into the league, but I think as he grows in that part of his game, he has a chance to be, I think, a pretty good NBA player.
So it's the Lakers now, leading by 5. Here's Redding. Comes up empty down low.
If they could end every possession with that shot, they'd be happy. 9 times out of 10, that's an easy layup for them. You know, the last few weeks, you see how Brooklyn stacks up here. 11th in opponent points per game, 14th in free throw shooting. And you know what? They're also in the top half of the league in scoring second chance points. There's room for improvement there, but I don't think they're too disappointed with what they've done in that area so far.
And he knocks down the first one. Second free throw, no good.
And you know, with the Nets in their move, they are looking to build a lasting identity, to brand themselves a certain way. And there's so much history with this franchise to draw from, but it really is the start of a new era with the team.
And so it's Brooklyn with it, after Brandon Ingram missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Redding, still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Collins passes to Hassel. Just 5 on the clock. From downtown, LeVert grabs the miss. And for the Nets, it's been a bit of a rough start with their time in Brooklyn. Some playoff appearances off the bat, but now they are in a rebuild.
Well, I think they're approaching this rebuild in the right frame of mind, Kevin and Greg. I mean, viewing it as a chance to really change the culture of the team and build something from the ground up with a solid foundation. Might take some time, but I think if they do it right, the city is eager to shower the Nets with a lot of love.
Their game plan needs to change if they're going to get out of this hole, because he is just not there offensively.
Lakers working the ball around now. Here's Hassel, and it's out of bounds. The Nets will take it the other way. And let's quickly go to our rookie leaderboard to find out which rookies have blocked the most shots this season. Look at the Prophet, a fierce inside defender, tops in the NBA in blocks. And, of course, Brandon Ingram.
And among first-year players, these two are as intimidating a pair of shot blockers as you're going to see.
Yeah, both of them do a tremendous job of defending at the point of attack, not letting guys muscle them out of position. Forces to be reckoned with for sure.
Los Angeles leading by 4. Here's Redding. To the paint, looking to end the drought. And Ingram lays it in. Ingram's got 23 points.
And with Ingram, he can score from anywhere. I mean, his jump shot is money, and his drives to the hoop, lethal.
Now Vasquez, he's got 5. And it's LeVert missing.
Terrific job that time defending at the rim. I mean, it's not an easy task stopping that fella when he's headed to the bucket like that. Good job.
And so it's the Lakers with it. They've led by as much as 10. There's the dish to Collins. Stolen away. 1:41 left here in the third quarter. Here's LeVert. It's good from long range. He's got 21.
And with that three, his second of the half, he's equaled his total from before the break.
Ohio, the pass to Hassel. It's tipped, and they'll keep possession. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You take a look at Los Angeles. A terrific position for them as they hold up that illustrious top spot, but it's a long season, as we all know. And checking out the Lakers, 5.5 games behind.
You know, for Los Angeles, they were a team that no one knew quite what to make of entering the season. But as the years gone on, it's become clear they're legit contenders.
Abundantly clear. I mean, they can compete with any team in the league, and I think they still have some upside, room for improvement.
And the first one at the line is good. Some changes for Brooklyn. Luis Scola, he's checked in for McCullough, and it's Jeremy Lin in for LeVert. Silks checked in for the Lakers. So he gets them both. 1:14 left in the third. Lin kicks to Scola.
And that fourth foul, guys, might force him to scale back the aggression from a defensive standpoint. He does not need, nor does the team need, number 5.
He's had 6 attempts at the line, made 5 of them.
At the line for 2. 2 shots. That's on the first.
And he knocks down the first one. Scola hits them both. Lakers leading by 3. 54 seconds left in the third quarter. Here's Collins. He has 5. Now here's Ingram. Shot clock at 5. And he overshot that one, missing.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face.
Lin with it. 5 points in the game. Stolen. Here's Silk. Pass to Ohio. Ingram at the elbow. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot. And the foul goes against Brooklyn.
The know-how that Ingram has, I mean, well aware that the defense is going to hack him in these situations, he just stays the course. This is where their depth becomes such an asset, Kevin. He's gone for the remainder of the game, but fortunately, they're able to field a very capable replacement.
And that one falls for Ingram. He makes 1 of 2 that time. Los Angeles leading by 4. We've got Jeremy Lin. Hollis Jefferson is out there with Brook Lopez. And it's Bogdanovich in at the 3 spot. So that's the lineup for Brooklyn. Hamilton, the pass to Hollis Jefferson. And lots of contact there. Missing the shot. He'll shoot 2.
And given how big and powerful Hollis Jefferson is, not surprising to see him utilize that strength to draw fouls inside.
That one is off.
And you think about the Lakers fan base of 16 million. This team is a national phenomenon. They're one of the most popular teams in the country in any sport. Estimated to be the second most valuable franchise in the league after the New York Knicks.
Good on the second free throw. And even with the Lakers struggling to win games, you can bet whenever a big-name free agent hits the market, Lakers can almost always get a meeting.
Yeah, typically they're going to be in that discussion, and they keep their checkbook open just for that reason. I mean, the lure of the big market, the bright lights of L.A., endorsement opportunities, it all holds a certain allure in this day and age.
And he placed that pass out in front of him and let him just run into it in rhythm.
Screened by Russell. Passes it to Cobb. And 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle and a lot of contact there. First free throw is good. And Brooklyn making a change here. LeVert's checked in. Good on both. Nets trail by 3. Outside, Lynn. Lopez left side. Shot from 12. Rebound the Lakers. Ingram's got 6 rebounds in the game. Feeds it to Russell. Here's the Prophet. He dishes it to Ingram. No good off the back of the rim.
It's not winning basketball when you're attempting shots like that.
Yeah, come on now. You got to remember it's a team game. He's got 4 teammates out there with him. I don't think he needs to try to do it all by himself like that.
Here's Lopez. Bogdanovich dishes to Lopez. Lays it up, and despite of the excellent defense at that.
And at that range, hey, hard for the defense to really affect that shot. I mean, Lopez is just too good.
To the inside. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And Bogdanovich kicks to Lynn to take the lead. Rebounded by the Lakers. Lopez with the steal. Here we go, one-on-one. High post try. He tries for 3. A nice shot by Bogdanovich. And the Nets lead by 2. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Nets.
Defensively, they played with a lot of energy, and the steals we've seen are a result of that aggressiveness.
They haven't wasted time getting the ball up the court tonight either, and it's resulted in a lot of fast break points.
And that one's good. Ingram.
The shot-making ability of Ingram, persistent in how he attacks the defense. I love it.
Lynn kicks to Bogdanovich. There's Hollis Jefferson. Hollis Jefferson can't hit that one. So Los Angeles will take it the other way. And they're off to Philadelphia after this game as they'll take on the 76ers. 7-game road trip continues for them. That'll be game number 3. Now, here is Russell. Ingram takes a big high bounce and goes in. Ingram's got 28 points for the game.
Well, it wasn't a textbook pick, but he still managed to score. Good concentration on the finish.
Lynn kicks to Bogdanovich. And another shot. And the nice bucket inside from Lopez. Lopez has got it all tied up now for the Nets.
And you go beyond the stats, and Lopez has been a real presence inside on the offensive end in this one.
It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Here's Ingram. Goes back up. And the layup is good. And that's 21 points for the Prophet.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Lynn with it, now guarded by Ingram. Fast break, the Lakers. Here's Cobb. Ingram kicks to Russell. The feed to Ingram. For the three. Good, and it's Russell picking up the assist. 31 points for Brandon Ingram.
No stopping Ingram when he's in a rhythm like this, especially when he gets a pass in a spot he loves to pull from.
Lopez sets a screen for Lynn. The pass to Hollis Jefferson. Great D on that shot, and it's off the mark. Lakers leading by 5. Down low. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
You're exactly right. It's been all good at one end, and let's be diplomatic and just say not so good at the other end.
And that one's good by Lopez.
Boy, he's making it look really easy right now. I expect him to continue to run the offense through him until the defense makes him change plans.
And that one drops.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Outside, Lynn. The fadeaway. Lopez, no luck.
Well, he turned a high percentage shot into a low percentage shot by trying to go to the fadeaway.
And it's Ingram missing.
I tell you what, you can shake your confidence missing wide open shots like that.
Bogdanovich passes to Lynn. Lopez, a screen on Russell. Here's Lynn. Terrific design on the pick play, and he lays it in.
And Lynn plays with a real edge. When he's driving inside, he looks determined to beat everyone to the basket.
Here's the screen. Dishes to Ingram. It's deflected. 11 feet away. Tips it. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. The Prophets got 12 points in just the second half.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Here's LeVert. Lopez a screen. Tries a three. And it's LeVert missing. Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 15-6 run. Russell kicks to Ingram. No good with the triple.
Tell you what, the defense has nothing to worry about out there with him shooting. I mean, you can't dial it in from deep this half at all.
Lynn dishes to Bogdanovich. The basket good off the assist from Lynn. Bogdanovich has got 5 points in the quarter.
On the perimeter and on the inside, too, Bogdanovich able to put points on the board.
Los Angeles calls timeout.
And they've been very loose with the ball here. They haven't been as patient, forcing things a bit, which has led to turnovers. They need to just slow down and relax.
The captain's checked in for Los Angeles. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I listened in on what Luke Walton said to his team. He knows his team is struggling tonight from the three-point line, so he told them to go for more quality shots inside. We're shooting way too many threes, he said. No more Hail Marys. Let's get inside to the post. Back to you guys.
So, free throws for Russell. Something we should be saying often for the next decade or more.
Free throw good, Russell. And so Russell hits them both. Here is Lynn. Pass to Hollis Jefferson. Lopez inside. Yes! And the foul. The Prophet, and so he's picked up his final foul. And he will sit for the rest of this game. Collins checked in for Los Angeles. That's good from Lopez. Here is Russell. There's the pick. He kicks it to Ingram. There's the triple. Up again. Controls the rebound and puts it back up and in. 18 points for the captain.
Oh, a nice tip in to salvage the points from that missed shot.
Yeah, and those second chance points can add up.
And if you're the defensive team, it just kills you to give up baskets like that.
Wow, he doesn't make plays like that very often. That's a nice move inside.
Outside, Lynn. To the left wing. Here's Hollis Jefferson. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Ingram's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Well, I'll tell you what, he's going to buy himself a ticket to the bench. If he keeps shooting it like that, he has been putrid here this quarter.
The 7'2" wingspan of Hollis Jefferson paying off right there. His defense can be suffocating.
Well, something you never like to see, but guys, he definitely looks hurt.
Well, you know, injuries, they're just such a part of the game.
Yeah, and it's really hard, impossible virtually from where we are to tell just how bad it is, but he's definitely coming out, and it looks like that could be it for him today.
Here's Silk. He feeds it to Collins. And he gets the shot to fall after coming off the pick. And the Lakers lead by 11. Brooklyn's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Right side, Lynn. That one, no good. Los Angeles has gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on three-point attempts here in the fourth. Russell kicks to Collins. Back to Russell. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Excellent size and feel for the game. D'Angelo really just scratching the surface of his potential.
Lynn kicks to Lopez. There's the pick. Pass to LeVert. Can they get it? But they recover it.
There's another opportunity, and everything's going right for these guys.
And they've controlled the boards, and that's a big reason why they're controlling the lead.
Yeah, they've brought the sandpaper edge to their attack, really fighting and scrapping inside. A lot of grit and grind with these guys.
Shot clock at 5. Screened by Russell. Shot by Collins, no good.
Not his best game, but they're still getting it done collectively.
There's Lynn with the 3. The Lakers with the rebound. The captain's got his 16th rebound on the night. And good that time. Collins has got 4 points this quarter.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
Count it, and the Laker lead has been cut down again to 13 points with the basket from Hollis Jefferson.
Make way and wake up. Hollis Jefferson getting it done in traffic.
Minutes checked in for Rondé and Hollis Jefferson. And the Lakers also making a change. Hummel's checked in. The Lakers shooting it up around 51%. They're getting good looks. And here's Russell. Kicks to Collins. And again, no good by the Lakers.
No breathing room at all to take that shot.
Outside, Lynn. The dish to Lopez. One-on-one here. Here's Collins. So he gets the whistle. Contact on the way up and 2 shots coming up.
Take a look at what Easy Breezy's been doing. 9 points, and from long range, he's hit 1 3-pointer.
And when it's all said and done, I got a sneaky suspicion he's going to have a few more.
And he can't get the first one. Vasquez, he's checked in for the Nets. And the second free throw, good. 1:37 left in the fourth quarter. Passes it to Lopez. Feeds to Vasquez. Back to Lopez from outside the arc, and it's Russell with the rebound.
Boy, that's a surprising miss right there. He usually feasts on those wide open opportunities.
To the inside, Cobb powered down after the assist, let him into the lane.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority, very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
In the end, they had a better shooting percentage, and that's what made the difference. Sometimes, things go your way. The other team wasn't catching many lucky breaks themselves.
Yeah, and Kevin, not all about luck. I thought their overall shot selection was better.
And for the year now, they'll be tallying their 16th win.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And, Greg, that's a nice feeling to get the sweep. Even though it is a small number, still nice to get that sweep.
And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was for the Prophet. You can't look back at too many major moments in this game and not see his imprint put all over it.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. That's short off the rim. Now Russell. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
The Prophet. His domination in the first half, wow, clearly set the tone for how the rest of the evening would go.
Listen, he played some hard-charging basketball tonight, fellas. He didn't need an invitation to the party. He was going to bum rush the door. Some guys just hang out on the outside of the party, but not him. He said, no, I'm not just going to hang on the perimeter. I'm getting to the hole, baby.
He shot efficiently tonight. I mean, wow. Like, some nights when you shoot 50%, guys are jumping around the locker room excited. But 60% to shoot at that level is remarkable.